All right, guys, let's talk nutrition. So when you get your package, if you haven't gotten your package yet, you're going to get a little book like this, and it's the eating plan. And so, as you know, there's containers there. Don't freak out. You're not just going to have one of these containers each day. Most people open the package, they see the little containers, and they're freaking out because they're like, that's all I can eat, but it's not like that. So, on page 4, you're going to figure out your plan. So you're going to figure out by adding, your own weight and when doing this little equation over here, you're going to figure out how many containers and what colors and whatever, how many you have per day. And for me, I'm in the 1,200 to 1,499 range. So that means I get 3 green, 2 purple, 4 red, 2 yellow, 1 blue, 1 orange, and 2 teaspoons. So from there, I am then going to go and make a meal plan based on those containers, and I already made one, and I'll actually upload it in the group. I probably already did because I'm making this video beforehand, so go check the files section if you haven't seen it yet. But I already made this meal plan based on the containers that I can have per day. And for those of you who don't know, there is a 21-day fix app, which makes it easy. If you don't have your meal plan written out, so the containers are already there, and you're just going on the go, if you go to your app store and search 21-day fix. The one I like is it's called the 21-day fix logs, and basically anytime you have a container, you just move it down, so then you know how many containers and what colors you have left for the day. So if I'm ever not stuck in a day where I don't have a meal plan done, I'm going to use that. So now that we're in the fix extreme, it's a little different than the regular fix. What I just talked about was kind of the same as the regular fix. It is, and based on the colors of containers, you can go through here and it will tell you each color and which foods, go into each color. Now I do want you to know, the foods at the top of the list are better for you than the foods at the bottom. So if you want to really stick to the plan and do it the best you can possibly do, pick the foods from the top of the list on each page. Okay, so you can tell. So the best one on the yellow is sweet potato. The bottom of the list is a whole wheat tortilla. Now, for those of you who have done the regular 21-day fix, you'll notice that there are different foods on here. There used to be a waffle on the yellow container on the old one. Those foods are no longer in this because this is extreme. So, what we do from here is you can either choose the extreme meal plan, which is just like I said, you pick those containers and then you go through the foods on the different pages and find the different colors and make a plan that way. Or there is something called the countdown to competition. And so what that is, your colors are going to change, the amount of colored containers and what you're going to have each day is going to change. For me, it went from, I used to have 3 greens, that stayed the same. I had 2 purples, no purple. 4 reds, that went up to 6. I had 2 yellows, that went down to 1. 1 blue goes to 0 blue, and 1 orange goes to 0 orange. And then instead of 2 teaspoons, I get 3. Now the plan for this is, you don't have to do this one every day. This also comes with a thing, and you can see here. So you would do 2 days of the competition plan, which is the change in containers, what I just said, and then 1 day of the extreme plan. And 2 days of the competition plan, 1 day of the extreme plan. So if you're going to start doing this plan right out the gate, that's how you're going to make your meal plan. Okay? And if you have any questions, you can ask me about that. But I decided to start, I know I'm going to be doing 3 rounds of this, so I did mine a little different. And what I'm doing is 2 days of the regular extreme meal plan, and then 1 day of the countdown to competition, because I'm just going to see how I feel eating that way, and if that does anything for me, and I'm going to go and see how it goes and tweak from there. I might change it up next week, and do it the other way around, or maybe I'll just do the regular extreme. I'm going to assess it this week and see how I like it, and then go from there. So what we need to do before we start is make a meal plan. I'm telling you, it's the easiest thing to do. When I have it all written down, and you'll see the way that I posted in the group, when I write the things down, whatever food group it is, like this first one, I have Shakeology and flax seeds. I put the flax seeds in my Shakeology. And so when I write Shakeology, when I type it out on my schedule, I put it in red because I know that's a red container. And I'll write flax seeds in orange because I know that's an orange container. So it's kind of, I'm a visual person, and that really helps me. I'm also going to put a blank meal plan in the group so you guys can just download that and use that, print that out and use that to write out the meal plan. It's a lot easier. I also find it easy. I stick how many containers like up at the top, so when I'm writing my meal plan it makes it easier. I put 5 red, 3 green, 2 yellow. I put it all right up there so I know on each day that, you know, this is what I have. And as I'm writing it, down in the bottom of the notes here, I just have R, P, Y, G, O, B, the colors. And as I go through and write each breakfast, snack, or whatever, I'll put a little line next to that, the first letter of the color there, so I know how many I have left. I hope that makes sense. We're going to be talking about this. I want you guys to ask questions about the meal plan and, yeah, reach out to me for help on that. But this is going to be pretty awesome. I've been doing it now for 3 days, testing it out for you guys, playing around with things and doing the workouts, and I already feel a difference and I already see a difference. It's key. The nutrition part is key, and sticking to the plan, having that plan written out for you and just following it is what's going to make you successful in this challenge. So, yeah, ask questions. Let's get this all figured out before our start date so we can have our food prepped, ready to go come Monday, and so you have no excuses. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon.